When I was a child, it was otherwise. I can remember as a little lad seeing a fellow hang in chains where the four roads meet. His face and body were blackened with tar for preservation. He hung there for 5 weeks before they cut him down, and it was the 4th week that I saw him. He swung between earth and sky upon his gibbet, or as my cousin Ambrose told me, betwixt heaven and hell. Heaven he would never achieve, and the hell that he had known was lost to him. Ambrose prodded at the body with his stick. I can see it now, moving with the wind like a weather vane on a rusty pivot, a poor scarecrow of what had been a man. The rain had rotted his breeches, if not his body, and strips of worsted drooped from his swollen limbs like pulpy paper. It was winter, and some passing joker had placed a sprig of holly in the torn vest for celebration. Somehow, at 7 years old, that seemed to me the final outrage, but I said nothing. Ambrose must have taken me there for a purpose, perhaps to test my nerve, to see if I would run away or laugh or cry. As my guardian, father, brother, counselor, as in fact my whole world, he was forever testing me. We walked around the gibbet, I remember, with Ambrose prodding and poking with his stick, and then he paused and lit his pipe, and laid his hand upon my shoulder. "There you are, Philip," he said. "It's what we all come to in the end. Some upon a battlefield, some in bed, others according to their destiny. There's no escape. You can't learn the lesson too young. But this is how a felon dies, a warning to you and me to lead the sober life." We stood there side by side, watching the body swing, as though we were on a jaunt to Bodmin Fair, and the corpse was old Sally to be hit for coconuts. "See what a moment of passion can bring upon a fellow," said Ambrose. "Here is Tom Jenkin, honest and dull, except when he drank too much. It's true his wife was a scold, but that was no excuse to kill her. If we killed women for their tongues, all men would be murderers." I wish he'd not named the man. Up to that moment, the body had been a dead thing, without identity. It would come into my dreams, lifeless and horrible. I knew that very well from the first instant I had set my eyes upon the gibbet. Now it would have connection with reality, and with the man with watery eyes who sold lobsters on the town quay. He used to stand by the steps in the summer months, his basket beside him, and he would set his live lobsters to crawl along the quay in a fantastic race to make the children laugh. It was not so long ago that I'd seen him. "Well," said Ambrose, watching my face, "what do you make of him?" I shrugged my shoulders and kicked the base of the gibbet with my foot. Ambrose must never know I cared, that I felt sick at heart and terrified. He would despise me. Ambrose at 27 was God of all creation, certainly God of my own narrow world, and the whole object of my life was to resemble him. "Tom had a brighter face when I saw him last," I answered. "Now he isn't fresh enough to become bait for his own lobsters." Ambrose laughed and pulled my ears. "That's my boy," he said, "spoken like a true philosopher." And then he added with a sudden flash of perception, "If you feel squeamish, go and be sick behind the hedge there, and remember, I've not seen you." He turned his back upon the gibbet and the four roads, and went striding away down the new avenue he was planting at the time, which cut through the woods and was to serve as a second carriageway to the house. I was glad to see him go because I did not reach the hedge in time. I felt better afterwards, though my teeth chattered and I was very cold. Tom Jenkin lost identity again and became a lifeless thing, like an old sack. He was even a target for the stone I threw. Great daring, I watched to see the body move. But nothing happened. The stone hit the sodden clothing with a plonk, then shied away. Ashamed of my action, I sped off down the new avenue in search of Ambrose.